All right, what's up, guys? So today we're doing the hazelnut. I'm feeling the hazelnut. If you guys saw my Twitter or YouTube text posts, I'm not sure if it posted anywhere else. There's been a lot of videos that it didn't upload to TikTok, and I think the text post didn't upload to TikTok either. And because they like bugged out, I just deleted the drafts instead of worrying about it. It's all up on YouTube. But my PC has been having trouble for like over a year now, to be honest. And I just haven't wanted to take the time to fix it because I've been on and off with the content creation, and I didn't want to stop my momentum basically. And the move and renovating the room caused enough momentum stoppages to begin with. So I've kind of just been grinning and bearing it. But now we've reached a point where I can no longer do that because OBS keeps crashing and I can't figure out why. So I can't go live or record videos on my PC. Now, another layer to this is Windows is dying, right? Generally, in the past, you've always wanted to skip a Windows distribution. So it was like XP was really, really good, Vista was terrible, Windows 7 was really, really good, 8 was terrible. If I might be getting the order kind of wrong, but you guys get the idea. Then 10 was awesome, and 11 sucks and I want nothing to do with it. Now, normally, Windows OSs last long enough that you can skip one, but they're doing something weird where Microsoft is canceling support for Windows 10 before whatever is supposed to be the next OS is coming out. So I've been trying to figure out what to do about that for a long time. I've used Linux based operating systems in the past. When I was in college, I had a laptop that ran on Ubuntu. I don't know how to say it. Ubuntu. I've heard it say both ways. But I haven't really messed with it since then. And the primary reason that stopped me from switching over to Linux, well, there's two reasons. One is the lack of support and user friendliness. It can be really frustrating to get, especially new programs, especially Windows only programs, even when using a compatibility layer like Wine to work. And as a young kid in college, it just eventually got to be to the point where it wasn't worth the frustration of spending minutes to hours to figure out how to get this program to work. I wanted to just install stuff and have it work so I could get back to studying and drinking, and probably more drinking than studying. But that's a story for another time. Now, the other reason was because of gaming. And that's similar, but gaming presents additional problems when it comes to anti cheat. And the reason why is because certain anti cheats, although they're available for Linux, aren't generally turned on for Linux, and or they see Linux as an actual threat. One of the reasons is because Linux is more secure generally. This is like a gross generalization, of course. More secure generally from invasive threats, but to protect players from cheats, anti cheats act like those invasive threats where they access the deeper layers of your PC, because that's where a lot of these cheating softwares run to prevent getting detected by the anti cheats. Also, that's why a lot of these cheating softwares are the viruses that fuck people over. So don't cheat in video games, guys. I know it might feel fun to hit that like headshot in Fortnite from across the map, but one, you're ruining the fun for everyone else. Two, you're just ruining the fun for yourself, because I promise you it's way more fun when you hit that shot knowing you actually hit it yourself. And three, you're opening yourself up to have all your information and everything you care about stolen on your PC, because most of these people selling cheats are trying to cheat you too. So the problem with Linux gaming is that certain games, Rainbow Six Siege in particular, which I'm not super big into, but I have played in the past, just don't allow Linux based operating systems to work on them. Now, the crazy thing is, the anti cheat that Rainbow Six Siege does use has Linux based usability. I'm blanking on the term right now, but Ubisoft just hasn't turned it on. And who knows why. Now, it's Ubisoft. No one knows what they do, and they don't even know what they do because they're split in half now. That being said, I've reached an impasse where I need to. The whole plan at this point is to entirely nuke my PC and do a fresh OS install. I don't want to reinstall Windows 10 if it's just going to go away, I think within the year. I'm not exactly sure on when the date is, but it's coming up pretty close. The other thing is I don't want to go to Windows 11 because of the additional bloat and the AI stuff installed, and there's just a whole bunch of stuff about 11 I don't like. So I am going to be switching to Linux. I am not 100% certain on the distribution. That's something I'm going to be researching tonight and maybe tomorrow, but we're looking at Linux Mint right now. I'm in the process of currently backing up and deleting everything. So just waiting on a cloud upload at the moment, going through, making sure I have all my important documents off my hard drive, because I am doing a completely clean wipe, formatting everything and starting with a totally fresh install of Linux and completely clean hard drives on all three hard drives, just to wipe out any potential lingering errors or malware, like even as security focused as I try and be, I'm sure there's uh, always little things that slip through the cracks, right? So this way, doing a nuke, it's the best chance to get everything. The only thing that wouldn't really get would be something that would be BIOS level, but BIOS level stuff is insane. I don't know how much of that actually exists. And you probably need to be doing some really fucked up shit to get your PC that hacked. Now, I'm going to be offline probably for the next 2 or 3 days as far as my PC goes. Today is backing stuff up. Tomorrow is installing the OS, and the next day is reinstalling all my programs, right? And setting up settings, all that stuff. Then I've got to reset up my OBS and all the scenes and everything. I might do some adjustments to scene changes or the stream overall. We'll see. It all depends on once I get to that stage. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop making content. So I'm still going to be doing these coffee videos pretty much every day except Saturday. Also, I'm probably going to do a couple cooking videos. So I have eggs for a few things. I thought I needed it for two things, but right now I can only see one thing. There's two types of pumpkin bread I have. One I got from, I just really wanted a sip of coffee there. One I got from Aldi's, and I was just going to make it. I love everything pumpkin. So whenever Aldi's has their fall selection in the seasonal stuff, I buy everything. One, I'm going to make the Aldi's one, and I also have a couple that I got from my mom. So I'm going to do one of my brand name versus generic comparisons. Also, I have more cereal, although I've been using the computer to record that, so never mind the cereal. But there's other things I want to do. I might make the jambalaya. Oh, I forgot about this. Ooh, what the fuck? I just stepped in cat puke. All right. So let me wipe off my foot, and then I'll deal with that afterwards. So, um, I've got this I really want to try. Grilled cheese and tomato. I've had the regular tomato soup, but the fact that it has grilled cheese in it, pretty weird. There's also, I can't really reach it over the puke as well. I've got these two things. Some jambalaya that my mom gave me. I've never made jambalaya before, but we're gonna try that out. Also, I've got this fall harvest macaroni and cheese, which hopefully is still good. Like, I'm not too worried about the, I don't even see a date. I'll, I'll check it. It's probably fine. It's just macaroni, right? But, so I'm gonna make those videos while I wait for like the PC to upgrade itself. The whole OS install, that's generally something that takes a while. You just start it working and walk away. So I'll probably make the food videos during then. The weird thing about the pumpkin bread is I think I only have one bread pan. So that's going to need to be a bunch of small segments popped together, but we're doing the best we can. So I'm going to not be streaming the next couple days, and I'm going to keep uploading YouTube videos. I really want to appreciate all the support, especially on the last video. So I'm going to go clean up that cat puke, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Cheers.